What's going on, everybody? It is me, Juggy Discussion, and yes, we are here again for another installment of our discussion videos. Today, we are going to be covering the McJuggernaut's newest My Virtual Escape video. It is titled Noah's Ark, and this was a huge video. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, we open up with the scene of Isaac. Basically, he's picking up the sign that his father bashed down, Joseph bashed down in the previous episode, the fuck off sign. He picks it up, and he walks in his rooms and trashes it, essentially. Then he looks over to Martha, and Martha's just playing VR. She's like, oh, look at a bird. Oh, this is so fun. And Isaac's like, yo, Martha, what are you doing? So he takes the headset off of Martha, and he's like, what are you doing, Martha? So she was like, I was playing VR, and Isaac and Martha have a very funny conversation. In a sense, Martha sums up that people do care about Isaac. Then Joseph walks in the room, and him and Isaac get in a little bit of a confrontation. Isaac basically stating that he's going to beat Eve, he's here to beat Eve, and Joseph basically states, I don't want to lose you. He doesn't want to lose Isaac because he's already lost so many people. He's lost Isaac's little sister, his daughter, and he's lost Mary. And he's even lost his original wife, Mary, who left him. So Joseph has gone through a lot, and so has Isaac. So Isaac is like, I don't want to hear anything about you. If you're worried about me dying, you can't say anything unless you try it. And Joseph doesn't say anything, and he walks out. Now, this could lead to the suspicion of him being the Overlord. However, in the next scene, we basically cut to Abraham. I was about to say Arachnid, but we're in real life here. Abraham's at Noah's, and they're talking about the EMP bomb that they're going to set off in Eve. And we actually learn later on in the episode that Eve stands for everyone's virtual escape. Kind of like the game. The game stood for something. I can't remember what it was. I will have to go back and check that. I didn't do my research on that, but it's in a sense like the game. So what happens is while Abraham and Noah, I was going to say Abraham and Arachnid, while they're talking, Isaac shows up because he wants to see if Archie has gone to Noah's and talked to him yet. But when Isaac basically knocks on the garage door, Arachnid / Abraham's like, what are we going to do? So he hides, and Isaac walks in, and he starts talking to Noah. And it's just a bunch of talk and all that stuff. And then Abraham comes from behind him and kind of gets him in this little bear hug. Isaac headbutts him and then grabs Noah's little cane, hits Noah. And then, I loved this part. Isaac and Abraham have their little standoff together where they're like, you don't look so tough in person, do you now? And then Abraham says, I could say the same for you. He says, you want to go? Let's do it right now. And they have this, I thought they were going to get in a fight. I was actually about to start. In my reaction, I was like, ooh, this is good. I want to see a fight here. I was getting pretty excited. So, but then Noah, being Noah, breaks them up. And he gives us this little speech. And in it, he says, I'm the Overlord. And I was taken back. I was like, wait a minute. What? That was the Overlord? And I'm surprised it came with like, I'm still trying to decipher. We'll jump off from the video real quick, and we can talk about Noah and the Overlord scheme. And also Joseph and the servant scheme. A lot of people think that Joseph is the servant now after the episode. And there was a lot of proof saying that could say he is, and there's also proof saying that could say he's not. So, but yeah, Noah states that he's the Overlord, and actually you can have some theories, some evidence to actually back this up is in the Devil's Makeup BTS on McJuggernaut's channel, on Jesse's channel. While he's getting his makeup done, he kind of talks about next as the Overlord.
Wait for this person.
Hold on.
I bend the knee for you.
Listen to
that. I cover myself in mud and twigs and shit. Show me something else. Gotta blend in with the environment.
Blend in with the environment. Now, Noah's speech, when he's talking to Archie, when Archie comes into his place later on in the episode, it sounds very similar. He likes to blend in with the environment. He likes to be trees. He likes to be animals. He likes to blend in. And that sounds a lot like what the Overlord stated, or what Jesse stated when he said he was going to be playing the Overlord. So in a sense, that could be one big chunk of evidence to support that Noah is actually the Overlord. It just seems a little confusing because the Overlord, and also another piece of evidence that can support that Noah would be the Overlord, is that Noah, in a sense, doesn't really like Arachnid that much. You can tell in one of the previous episodes. I can't remember which episode it actually was, but Noah, Abraham backstabbed Noah a little while back. And it would make sense, Noah, because, the Overlord wants Arachnid dead very badly. The Overlord wants his bitch ass dead. It would make sense for Noah not to like Abraham and want him dead because he doesn't like him at all. So he sends people after him to try and kill him. But that also can support why Joseph could be the Overlord too. And we'll get into that later. But anyway, back to this. We have this whole scene where Abraham is, in a sense, actually tricking Isaac into teaming up with him, trying, in a sense, to kill him. He says, if you stand real close to the bomb, you'll apparently survive. And we all know, if you're anywhere near the bomb, you're dead. And they agree to team up. And after Isaac leaves, Abraham shuts the door on him. And Noah and Abraham are talking. And Noah says, you can't win the game if you kill him. Now that led me to a lot of speculation. I'm still trying to decipher the video. I didn't want to rush the video, but I wanted to get a video out, and because a lot of people have been asking me where is the video, get the video out ASAP. So I'm gonna spend way more time trying to decipher the video, but for now we'll just kind of get into the basics. You know what I mean? But there's definitely something more lying beyond this. Definitely something more lying beyond this, and I'm gonna be the one to crack it. Anyway. So, after that scene, we cut to, finally, our first time seeing Eve in Season 4, Archie, or Michael. We actually learned that Michael is actually Archie's real name. Archie was just a nickname that he got when he was a little kid by Joseph, and the name stuck. His name is actually Michael Archer, which I think is actually a really badass name. But basically, Adam had collected all of this XP, and Michael's like, we're going to level you up to double question mark. And I was like, holy crap. Oh, that's awesome. And pretty much almost everybody's double question mark except for Adam, I believe. We still have no clue where Malachi is. Malachi is a interesting character to tackle. But in a sense, let's count here. Gingy dies. Adam is most likely dead. So we have Isaac, he's definitely going to still be alive, 100%. Isaac is definitely going to be alive. Arachnid, and possibly Malachi. So 2 players got killed off this episode. 2 players, guys. We're near the end. We're near the finale, I'm telling you. So, where are we? There we go. So, after Isaac takes a little bit of some green XP, he tells them that Arachnid's got a bomb. And he's going to blow Eve up tonight, or set it off tonight. He's going to set off the EMP. So Archie is immediately like, oh my god, Adam, go to Arachnid's house right now, get the bomb, kill him if you have to. I'm going to go to Noah's, we're going to talk it out. And that's when we lead into our next scene, where it's a kind of a mishmash of scenes of Adam at Arachnid's and Archie at Noah's. And in a sense, Archie talks to Noah, and as I said before, Noah is actually an Eve. This could also, because so many people have Eve helmets. Joseph has one. We didn't know he had one. Noah has one. Joseph has one. Well, what's next? Martha has one. Like, gosh. So we see him playing, and then Archie straight up just busts in a house, and they have this whole long monologue in which I talked about earlier about this kind of connects Noah to bring the Overlord, how he blends in with the trees and stuff, like all that stuff.
I'm an animal. I like to play as a bird.
He likes to basically blend in with the environment, like what Jesse said as when he was getting the devil's makeup on. So that can definitely parallel the two and connect them together. But after this scene, Archie, in a sense, says, I gotta go, I gotta call for backup, because I forgot to mention that Noah says Arachnid's blowing the bomb up tonight. So he goes, oh shit, I gotta go. And then after Arachnid and Adam's brief exchange of words. It was like basically just Arachnid saying that Adam's just a tutorial guy. What are you gonna do? Give me some tips. You're worthless. You're nothing. Blah 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 blah. The usual. Adam walks out, and the servant and Gingy show up. Now, what happens is Gingy and Adam, they duke it out. And this is an incredible, I enjoyed this fight scene with the music. And the music video for this video was absolutely great. Everybody in this episode carried their weight. I forgot to mention. Uncle Larry, you killed it today. You were a standout performance today. You absolutely killed it if you're watching this. Your performance, your portrayal was absolutely incredible this episode. Jesse, as always, he killed it. What do you expect? Joseph, Psycho Dad, oh my goodness, the end scene where you're asking Isaac to stay alive, be with me. Great scene right there. Mastio Media, Swift, all you guys did great. Servant, whoever the fuck he is, did great. I still want to know who actually was playing the servant. Whoever it is, I want to see him in more things. He's very good. We know he has black hair. He has black hair. So, that could lead to something. Anyway, so after Adam gets his ass whooped, and when I say he gets his ass whooped, I'm not talking just a beatdown. I'm talking a freaking beatdown. Like, Gingy is messing this man up. He's doing John Cena moves on him. He's spinning him around like it's a play game, like it's a game on the playground. Swift or Gingy is absolutely destroying Adam. Like, it was so fun to watch this scene. The choreography of it was very good. I will say that. It was a very good choreographed fight, in my opinion. And then we had the scene of Michael running as fast as he freaking can. A lot of people loved the scene of Michael just going... Oh, and also Jeffrey. Incredible performance. I love Jeffrey. He's a great actor. And then it starts to fade into night as the music video ends. And Michael shows up, and Adam is down, and he says, Adam, get up. Adam gets up and pushes Gingy. He grabs the hammer. Wha-bam, 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 wha-bam. He's messing Gingy up. He's going, Gingy's on the ground, bloody as hell, super bloody. And he says, you know what, I wanted to play this game to wish for my dead father back. Does Adam care? No, he doesn't care. Wha-bam, 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 wha-bam. It's crazy. Adam gets up. He's all bloody. He goes, yes, my first kill. And then all of a sudden, the servant shoots Adam right through the chest. Michael, no, are you kidding me? Then the freaking servant gets his sword. This man goes, whoosh, and he goes, waka! Michael is stabbed in the stomach. This end part, every end of each and every episode is freaking insane. The end part of this episode was freaking crazy, guys. Like, oh, dude, I could go on and on about this. So Michael is up on a tree, he's stabbed, and oh, this scene was so good. The servant and Michael exchange words, and I love this little scene. When he says, know your place.
How can you protect a place that you can't even protect yourself? Know your place. Jesus Christ.
And then he says, Jesus Christ, I know who you are. And he says, why? And then I can't understand the last words that the servant says, but he says, because I am, and I think he says, because I am God. Listen to this.
I know who you are. Why? Because I am God.
Does he say, because I am God? I believe that might be what he says. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think he says. I'm pretty sure he says, because I am God. So Michael gets stabbed even more in the tree. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Arachnid and Isaac show up. Isaac's like, no, Michael! And then freaking Arachnid takes Isaac's handheld mirror out of his pocket. Oh, I forgot to mention that Isaac has the gold gun now. Isaac got the gold gun, by the way. Forgot to mention that. He is in possession of the gold gun. Arachnid doesn't know that. So that could lead to maybe next episode, Isaac is still kind of in Eve. Maybe he shoots Arachne and kills him. Just a quick popular theory. Probably won't happen. But anyway. Arachne takes the handheld mirror that's poking out of Isaac's pocket. Has the bomb. Oh, wait. I'm so sorry. I completely skipped the part. Actually, so then Adam shows up. And he goes, hey, servant. Servant turns around. What? Aim for the head. Fucking bitch. And then shoots the servant in the head. And you hear the servant go, ah! And then he fades away into nothing. I'm not sure what happened there. Did he disappear? Did he log off? Did he have a mirror and quickly go... That could prove, maybe, to it being Joseph actually being the servant. Or it could be... I'll get into it in a second. I'll get into it in a second. Sadly, we're probably not going to find out who the servant is through Michael, because Michael is probably going to die. Oh, actually, yeah. I'll get into that in a second, too. I'll give you my analysis and thoughts on it after I finish going over it, play-by-play. I like to call this the play-by-play, and then I'll talk about what I think of it. So Arachne gets out of it. He's like, oh my god, I'm good. What do you call it? He gives the bomb to Adam. The bomb blows up. Wow. You guys are going to love my reaction to that. You're going to love my reaction to that. And the same music that I loved started to play. I love this music. This music. This part. Hold on. I loved it. This was the season 3 finale music. The drone shot of this part, so gold. And they're ready? I love this. I love the drone shot and the great gold. That's golden right there. Isaac is having a seizure, Archie's having a seizure, and then we see Joseph come out, and he's got a bloody nose, insinuating that he was an Eve. So this could mean that he maybe was the Overlord, and the Overlord was affected, and the Overlord had to pop out, because maybe the Overlord's actually a player, maybe the Overlord's not just in the game, maybe the Overlord's the devil. So many theories. We gotta think outside the box. I was actually talking to John Haggerty about this last night. He said, the key to really cracking the code is think outside the box. Think outside of what is normal. What could that mean? We have no clue. Hey, maybe the servant is freaking Malachi. Maybe the servant's Malachi. We've never seen them two together. I don't think we have. That could be a thing. That he could possibly be the servant. You never know. But I love this scene where everyone's having a seizure. It's great. And Arachne goes back into Eve and goes to shoot Isaac. And we see Archie leaving his house, driving to Arachne's. And he has the gun. And also, while this is happening, Joseph runs into Isaac's room. Isaac's having a seizure. Stay with me, Isaac. Isaac, stay with me. Stay with me. So good. Great shit right here. Great shit. Archie gets into Arachne's house, holds the gun up to his head, and we have the choice to confront Abraham or find Mother Sarah. And that was the episode. Now I'll give my opinion, analysis, some theories I have, and beliefs I have. This is a little bit of a longer one. Bear with me here. This is a huge episode, guys. So basically, let's first start off with the servant, Overlord, Noah, Joseph stuff. I've heard a lot of people say the servant is Joseph. It's 100% him. I've heard nobody really talked about how Noah might be the Overlord. But so let's talk about the Overlord theories. How the Overlord connects to Noah and how the Overlord connects to Joseph. One way, we'll start with Joseph. One way the Overlord could connect to Joseph is in the beginning of season 3. Joseph is very mad at Archie because we're gonna say Joseph is the Overlord here. Joseph was mad at Archie because in the season 2 finale, he killed Elijah, and Elijah was hired to kill Arachne by the Overlord. So Joseph, who was the Overlord, would be very mad at Archie for killing Elijah, who was hired to kill Arachne. So he'd be pretty pissed off about that. Another thing that could lead Joseph into being the Overlord is the, what was I saying? What was the other thing that I thought about? I knew I should have written these down. Why did I not write these down, guys? Why would I not write these down? Okay, yeah, here's another, a little prediction. And it also ties into what Isaac's little sister's name is. I was going to make a video on this, but I wasn't too sure if everything was correct or not, so I kind of refrained. say I thought that basically Archie being the moderator connects everything. That means if Joseph is the Overlord, that explains why the game is called Eve, and it could also explain why Isaac's little sister's name is Eve. So, basically, I'm going on a lot of tangents here. I just want to get all my thoughts out real quick, so just bear with me, guys. So, Archie could be the Overlord. Not the Overlord, as the moderator. That connects Joseph to possibly being the Overlord. Joseph maybe have wanted to name the game after his daughter that died, Eve. And another reason why Isaac cries in season 1 when he receives the helmet and he sees the name is Eve, because his little sister's name is Eve and it reminds him of his little sister. So his little sister's name could be Eve, Joseph could be the Overlord, and also Joseph wants to kill Arachnid so badly because Isaac has teamed up with him and he knows that Arachnid will kill Isaac at any chance he gets. That's why he doesn't want Isaac to play the game, because he doesn't want Arachnid to backstab him, and that's why he wants Arachnid dead, because he knows he's going to backstab Isaac. Things that can connect Noah to the Overlord is basically Noah saying, "I am the Overlord." The little monologue he had about being the trees, the birds, that connects to the Devil's Makeup video where he says that the Overlord is in the trees, the branches, the birds, all that stuff. That's really the only evidence we have for Joseph being connected to the Overlord. I actually originally thought Joseph would be the servant, and it's a little minor thing that can kind of connect it to him. It's in the first appearance we have of the servant, he has kind of a lisp. And he's like, the hand correction, the other hand of the Overlord. Kind of reminded me a little bit of Noah and how he stumbles over his words and he corrects himself and all that stuff. It reminded me of that. So, there's no evidence really to prove that Joseph is the servant. There's no solid proof. But we can, kind of lean on to speculate about it. That he most likely is the servant. Because, let's think logically here. There are about only 5 players left in the game. Arachnid, we know who he is in real life. We know who Isaac is in real life. Adam, we are led to believe he's a part of the game. But if people want to say Adam is Joseph, that would be incorrect, because in, I believe, episode 3 of season 1, Isaac is with Adam, who is pretending to be his mother, while Joseph is trying to get him out of Eve. So that disproves Adam. He's not Gingy, because Gingy's dead, and we've seen Gingy in real life. So the only person we have no clue who is in real life is the servant and the Overlord, and that's our 2 mystery characters, Noah and Joseph. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys think about that. Anything else that I have to say? It was a very, very entertaining episode. I loved it. I loved the chemistry between Isaac and Arachnid. The chemistry between Jesse and Uncle Larry is incredible. Psycho Dad, Mr. Jeff Sr., the great Jeffrey, amazing performance by you. I loved Uncle Chris in this. He was great, absolutely incredible. Great stuff here. A very interesting episode. One of my favorites, actually, definitely in my top 5, 100%. It was a very, very good episode. That's all I can really say about it. It leaves a lot of questions with little to no answers, but we will eventually find out with more episodes to come. We just need more and more evidence, and we need more episodes, more things from the characters, more quotes, more. We need more. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this episode. I hope it cleared most of your guys' assumptions up. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But yeah, that's gonna conclude the discussion video for Noah's Ark, which is ironic because Noah's Ark is a part of the Bible, and this entire story is about the Bible in a sense. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out, everyone!